Welcome to Elgos TV.
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 In 2006, top-up fees were introduced. Now many students are paying more than £3,000 a year for their higher education. In 2009 or 10, the government will be reviewing the current higher education funding system. In this short video, Liverpool Guild of Students wants to address the issues around the impact of this review on future generations in entering higher education. We will be working with local and national stakeholders over the coming years to ensure that the current flaws in the system are being addressed. We believe that education is a right, not a privilege, and not only for those who can afford to go. The current funding system is broken, and we will be lobbying to fix it.
In September, the National Union of Students published a report into the current higher education funding system, Broke and Broken, a critique of the current higher education funding system in England. The report was supported by a number of leading higher education think tanks and trade unions. Elgos will be working with NUS to publicise the findings to a number of local and national actors. In the meantime, however, we want your views on the current higher education funding system. We'll be now hosting a number of different meetings and debates with students and the local community to develop a position to lobby local and national government from. The report found a number of fundamental failings with the current system.
Last year, universities underspent the bursary budgets by £19 million. That's money that should have gone to students to support them while they were studying. At the Russell Group institutions, or the leading research institutions, the average bursary is £1,791. At the Million Plus universities, the average bursary is £680. There's clearly a discrepancy in accessing leading research universities for people from lower socio-economic backgrounds. Currently, the state supports a student loan system, allowing full-time undergraduates to access university without any upfront fees. This is, however, not sustainable in the future if the cap is lifted, and therefore, students who want to access full-time education may have to pay upfront fees, meaning that those who can afford to come will be able to, and those who can't will not. Part-time students make up 40% of the student population in England and have to pay upfront fees. This has an impact on the number of part-time students being able to finish their degree. Part-time students are generally those who come from non-traditional routes into higher education, such as those who have caring responsibilities or those who are not able to access higher education directly after school. It is clear now that a much better support structure is needed to allow a real culture in Britain for lifelong learning. The current model for funding in the UK is unsustainable. However, the leading research-led universities are calling for the cap to be lifted, and some of them for the cap to be removed altogether. If this happens, then there is no guarantee that students will be able to pay off their debt after they leave university. The calculations indicate that students will be getting a negative return on their investment. Therefore, the cost of education today can be the equivalent of a mortgage-style debt.
So you've heard what the NUS experts have to say about the current provision. But what do you think? What do you think as students? Should there be free education, or should students make a contribution to this university? Here's a few examples of what you had to say.